So starting in a comfortable seat. Is that all okay for everybody? Thumbs up if it is. Cool. So coming into comfortable seats, make your adjustments. Either eyes are closed or just gazing down to one point. Get rid of all your fidgets. And allow the body to settle. Feel the seat in contact with your mat, heavy. Then let the spine lift up and lengthen out of the pelvis. The crown of the head lifts up. And the arms are not straining to kind of hang on to the knees, but the upper arms into the sides of the body. And then the hands can rest in a kind of natural position. Palms down, palms up, maybe resting in the lap. And then bring the awareness inwards and take a moment to check in with yourself and see how you're doing this evening. Acknowledge whatever's there for you. Physical sensations. Your mood, your energy. And anything else that is there. Remember that as we move through the practice this evening, you're always welcome to rest whenever you need to. Modify when you need to. Use your props if you have them, and use variations that you like to practice. We'll bring the hands into prayer in front of the heart. An opportunity now to set an intention for this practice, for your week, for someone else. We'll take an inhale together. And send out your intentions with your exhale. And then quietly move to lie down on your backs. So lie down, extend the legs, extend the arms overhead, and take a full body stretch. You can interlace the fingers behind the back. Overhead. Flip the palms over and point your toes. Big stretch. Make it quite active so the back starts to arch. Shoulders around the ears. Maybe the legs and the arms lift up a little bit. And then release. We're going to take tree pose. So bring your right foot inside the left leg. Whatever position's comfortable for you there. If that feels quite intense on the hip, then shift the foot further down. So find that position that the hip can open up. The left foot is flexed as if we're standing up, and bring hands onto opposite forearms. And if that position with the arms is uncomfortable for the shoulders, you can take the hands a little bit wider. So let the shoulders relax, pelvis level, and take a few deep breaths here. So feel this tree shape lying down. Remember this shape. We're going to come back to it in standing through the sequence. And then you just switch sides. So the right leg extends, flex the right foot, left foot comes into the inner thigh, and kind of switch the hands around on the arms. And settle in. Take a couple of full breaths here. We're finding a smooth, even breath to use through the practice. On an inhale, release into a full body stretch, reach away. Then bring the knees in and rock all the way up to sit. Take the feet wide. Flex the feet. And just notice here, if you are rounding into the lower back, bend your knees a little bit. That will release the hamstrings and help you to sit up a bit taller. Feet are flexed. Check that the toes are pointing up, not flopping. Inhale to grow tall. Exhale, tilt forwards. So not rounding, not just kind of collapsing. You just move the chest forwards, any amount, until you feel a little bit of resistance through the lower back, through the hamstrings, and then hold it and breathe into it. And always remember that your flexibility will be affected by so many things, what you've been doing, what you've been eating, drinking or not drinking. So one day you might fold quite easily, one day you might just be quite upright, and that's all natural. Use your next inhale to lift out. Bend the right knee, bring that right foot inside the left leg, and then twist towards the left foot still flexed. Inhale to sit tall. Exhale, tilting towards the left foot until you feel the resistance. That's where you stop. If there's any pain in that knee, you can always use a block to support it. So think about lengthening the breastbone towards the left foot rather than rounding and bringing the crown of the head to the foot. Take a couple more breaths here. And then an inhale to lift out. And we'll take a twist to the right. Right hand behind, left hand crosses over. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, you twist. Don't worry about what the head's doing. It's more the twist through the torso. Waistline to the right shoulder. Inhale back to center. Side stretch. Left hand somewhere on the left leg. Right arm up and over. We're looking for a side stretch through the right side. You can adjust into it. You might lean forwards a little bit. You might open up. You might like that sensation of pulsing in and out. You do what feels best for you. Couple more breaths. On an inhale, lift back up, and we'll switch sides. The right leg extends, left foot pulls in. Turn the chest to face the right foot, and we fold forwards. Breastbone towards the foot, sit bones tilting out behind you. And the shoulders relax, they're not really involved. Use your next inhale to rise up and twist to your left. Inhale, you lengthen. Exhale, you turn. Keep the right foot flexed, the right leg is engaged. Come back to center. Side stretch, right hand to the right leg. Left arm up and over. Hold it or adjust or pulse. Inhale, lift out. Cross the shins and rock forward to all fours. The wrists under the shoulders, spread the fingers wide. On your inhale, Cow pose, look up and lengthen, open the chest. Exhale, round the back. Tuck the chin. Inhale, look up. Exhale to round. Keep moving with your breath. And then if you feel like making it more freestyle, go ahead. You can roll the belly, circle the hips, shake out the head, rock backwards and forwards. And then settle into stillness here. So a neutral spine, not collapsing into the shoulders, pressing into the hands to lift up, hug the belly in, reach the right hand out to the side, and then up towards the ceiling, really open up. And then go ahead and thread the needle. So the right shoulder comes down, the right side of the head comes down, and press the left hand into the mat to open the left shoulder up. Toes can either be tucked or tops of the feet down. And take a couple of breaths here. Can you lengthen the left side? And press into the left hand, come back to all fours. And we'll switch sides. Inhale to reach the left hand out and up, reach up. Exhale, thread it through. If the head doesn't touch down, you can grab a pillow or fold it up top or something just to support the head. The head should be resting. Couple of breaths here. Push the sit bones out behind you and lengthen the sides. Take a press into the right hand and come back to all fours. Tuck the toes. And we're gonna start to push the heels back. Sorry, not the heels, the bum back. And we're going to be taking a toe stretch. So you might want to support yourself with your hands. You can bring your hands up onto your thighs. You can sit up very tall, so the weight really comes into your toes. The toes are tucked under. Make sure that the little toe is not missing out on the lovely stretch. And we're going to hold it and breathe. So you should feel that through the toes, through the soles of the feet. When it starts to feel intense, keep breathing. If it feels too intense, then you can press your hands into the thighs, take some weight off, or come forward onto your fingertips. We're going to hold it for a few more breaths. And the toes won't snap. I've never heard that has happened. Couple more breaths. And then we come forward to all fours. Well done. Hands under the shoulders, tap the tops of the feet on your mat. And then we're going to come into downward facing dog. So again, tuck the toes under, lift the knees, push the hips up and back behind you. And you can gently pedal out your feet, shake out the head. Any adjustments that you need, or maybe you're just still. And we'll all come to stillness. Now push into your hands and lengthen the spine. So the sit bones lift up and back. Chest sinks towards the thighs. A little bend in the knees. And the heels sink towards the mat. On an exhale, look forwards and step the feet slowly to the hands. Feel each footprint. As you come forwards, take the feet at least hip width and fold into ragdoll. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift the elbows up. Maybe the knuckles lift up. If it's tight for your shoulders, you can just rest the hands on the lower back and give the head a shake out. And check that the toes are nice and long, not holding onto the mat. And then bend one knee as you straighten the other leg and switch sides. So the torso sways from side to side, nice and floppy. Come to stillness and release the hands down. Inhale for a halfway lift, long spine. Exhale to fold in. Inhale to rise up, reach up, press the palms at the top. Exhale, bring the prayer to the heart. And smooth out your breath. On your exhale, release the hands down. Inhale, reach the hands up. On your exhale, sit down into chair pose. Bring the hands to the heart. We'll take figure 4 on the right. So lift your right knee up, cross the right ankle over the left thigh. So you might be quite upright. We want this 4 shape with the right leg. Then you can start to sink the hips down. Keep the right foot flexed. And we're going to take tree pose. So start to stand up and place the right foot where you want it to go. The heel could rest just above the ankle with the toes as a little stand. The foot can be on the inner calf, maybe the inner thigh. And then the right knee opens up. Press the hands or the thumbs into the chest, palms pressed, crown of the head lifts up. On an inhale, cactus the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, press the forearms. Inhale, open up. Exhale, forearms touch. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Then reach the hands high to the sky. So stabilize through your drishti, your gaze point, through your left foot, pressing down, the breath and the crown of the head lifting up. We're going to take an open twist to the right. So the right hand reaches back, the left hand reaches forwards. You continue to look forwards, or you turn the head to the side, or to your back hand, and keep breathing. Come back to center with the hands in prayer. Bring the right knee forwards. Sit down into chair. Switching sides, hands to heart. Figure 4 on your left. Find that stretch, the opening through the left hip. Really connect into your standing leg. Your foot is your foundation. We're going to take tree pose, so start to stand up and place the foot where you want it to go. Open the hip. Stabilize here. On an inhale, cactus the arms. Exhale, forearms touch. You might start to round in a little bit. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. One more. Inhale. Exhale, forearms press. Inhale to reach up. And we twist to the left. Left hand forwards, left hand back, right hand forwards. Look forwards or turn the head any amount. Take another breath here. Bring the hands back to the heart. And we sit back down into chair pose. Reach up. Take an inhale. And an exhale to fold in. Give the head a shake out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step back to a plank. And take an inhale here. Exhale, lower down. Modify with the knees if you need to. Inhale for a baby cobra. Just come up little amount. Exhale, lower. Inhale through the knees. Exhale back to down dog. Take 5 breaths. So each breath should be approximately a count of 3 or 4. The inhale and the exhale the same length. Use your next exhale to look forwards and make your way to the top of the mat. Take a halfway lift, inhale, forward fold, exhale. Inhale, rise up. And we're going to keep moving. Exhale to fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to your plank. Take an inhale in plank, be strong. And the exhale, you lower down. With control, bend your elbows. Inhale for your back bend, cobra or up dog. Legs and thighs lift in up dog. And the exhale, you shift back to down dog through the knees or plank. 5 breaths. Anytime you need to rest, down dog is a resting pose, but you might prefer to take child's pose or a comfortable seat. On your next exhale, look forwards, step or hop to the top, and take a halfway lift. Inhale, forward fold, exhale. Inhale to rise up. Press into your feet as you stand tall, and exhale to fold back in. Inhale, halfway lift. Use all of the breath, no rush. Exhale, hands on the mat, step back to a plank. And take an inhale here. Exhale to lower down. Inhale to lengthen up. Legs are strong. Press the tops of the feet down. Exhale, moving back to downward facing dog for 5 breaths. On your next exhale, release the knees and all fours position. Use an inhale to kick the right heel up to the ceiling, right knee is bent. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose, round in like cat pose. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, knee to the right arm, high up as you can, really lean in. Inhale, kick back up. Exhale, knee across to the left arm. Can you tap the left arm? Inhale, kick back up. And then we're going to crisscross the right knee tight behind the left. So it hooks in, and then shuffle the knees to the center of the mat and spread the tops of the feet wide. So the thighs are really pressing together. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, push the hips back. Keep the chest open as you press back. Any amount. And the option is to drop the chin to the chest for a neck release. but we're still not rounding in. The spine stays long. Use your inhale to rock forwards. Unravel the legs. Second side. And inhale kicks the left heel up. Exhale, knee to nose. Round the back. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, knee to the left arm. Lean into it. Inhale, kick back up. Exhale, knee across to your right arm. Tap. Inhale, kick up. And then crisscross the left knee behind the right. Wiggle the knees into the center. Press the thighs together. Feet spread. And we use an inhale to lengthen. And the exhale to push back. So you want to feel an opening through the outer hips, a release through the lower back. On your inhale, come forwards, unravel the legs. Tuck the toes, push back to downward facing dog. On an inhale, lift the right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. So shift forward so the shoulders come over the wrists. Inhale, kick away. Again, exhale, knee to nose. And step the right foot through. Give it a helping hand if you need to. And we'll take an inhale in the lunge. Exhale to twist. Left hand down, right hand reaches up. Sink the hips down. Keep the back legs strong. You lift that left thigh up towards the ceiling and open the chest. On your next exhale, look down. Place the right hand down. And the back foot drops down for warrior two. Find your feet and then you open up. And settle in. The deep bend into the front knee. And the press into the back foot. Flip the front palm and reverse. Left hand down, the right hand reaches up. So there is a side stretch through the right side. And then you're going to drape the right hand between the shoulder blades. You're going to press that hand in and open the right elbow up. So it's quite active, not just collapsing again. Pressing the hand in, opening the elbow up. And then the option is to bring the back of the left hand onto the back and press the back hand into the back. Open the left shoulder and the left elbow. So the elbow, top elbow is lifting up away from your head. Yeah. And the left elbow is moving away. Good. Relax your shoulders. So even if you can get this bind, we're not doing the bind, we're making it more active, opening up through the chest. On your next inhale, release back to warrior two, extend both arms. Side angle, forearm to thigh, left hand reaches up, so you get that space and then extend over the left ear. On your next inhale, reverse, left hand up and back, right hand up and over. Exhale, place the hands either side of the front foot, you're back in a lunge. Now you can choose, step straight back to down dog, or we go through the flow. High plank, take an inhale. Exhale, you lower down. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale, meeting in down dog. Take 3 more breaths here. And we'll switch sides. Inhaling to lift the left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, come forwards. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze it in, and then step it through. Take an inhale in lunge, and your exhale to twist. Right hand down, left hand up. Release the top hand down and the back foot down, warrior two. Inhale, open hips and arms. Make any adjustments, let go of any unnecessary effort. Flip the front palm and reverse. Bring the left hand between the shoulder blades and press that hand into the upper back and open the left elbow up. Stay like this, or bring the back of the right hand onto the back. Press the hand into the back and open the right elbow up. Inhale back to warrior two, shoulders over the hips, both arms parallel to the floor. Side angle. Bring the right arm up and over. Take some of the weight out of the left elbow. Inhale to reverse. Exhale to take the hands down, back into a lunge. And step back, down dog or plank if you want to go through the flow. Take an inhale in plank. Use the whole of the exhale to lower. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale back to down dog or child's pose. And smooth out your breath. Find that even rhythm. So meeting in down dog if you're ready. On your next exhale, look forward, step or hop to the top and take a halfway lift. Inhale, hold it here. A nice long spine, shoulders away from the ears and the chest opens. Exhale, fold in. On your next inhale, rise all the way up to stand, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Close the eyes. Feel anything that's coming up for you. Just taking time to let everything settle down. And remember your intention. Release the arms by the sides. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, sit down, chair pose. Bring the hands into prayer. Figure four on your right. Right ankle crossing the left thigh. Sit down. On your inhale, reach the hands out to the sides and up. Press the palms at the top. Draw the prayer down. One more time. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, bring the prayer down. Moving into tree pose. Position the foot where you want it to go and stabilize here, standing tall. Feel the left foot on the mat, maybe a little bend in the left knee. Fix your gaze onto one spot. And we're going to take Namaste tree. So you do need a bit of a bend in the left knee. You need length through the spine, and we're going to tilt or bow forwards. So the chest comes forward and the bum sticks out. Inhale, lift back up and interlace behind the back. So open the chest, pull the knuckles down. Either keep looking down or start to lift the gaze up. Look up, lean back, go with the wobbles. Inhale, you look forwards. Bring the hands to the heart. Sit back into your chair. Stabilize the breath. Bring the hands into prayer. Figure 4 on the left. If you feel really wobbly, you can always move to the wall and hold on to the wall. Tree pose. Come up, press the left foot into the right leg at any point. You can always just have the heel resting above the ankle and the toes as the kickstand. Little bend in the right knee, and we lean forward, Namaste tree. So the belly draws in, the chest tilts forward, the bum sticks out. Inhale, you lift back up. We take the interlace, this time the one that feels a bit awkward, not your natural interlace. So the other finger in front. Pull the knuckles down, lift the chest up, maybe look up. And breathe. Look forwards. Bring the hands to the heart. Sit down into chair. Take an inhale here. Exhale, fold forward, sigh out through the mouth. Take the feet at least hip width and take ragdoll. Any arm variation you like, be very dangly. Let the head dangle, decompress through the spine, relax the shoulders. Any movement that's good, any sighing out through the mouth, go for it. And release your hands down. Step straight back to downward facing dog. You can hold it here, or there is an optional vinyasa, your choice. High plank on an inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows, come down. Inhale, lift into your back bend. Exhale, we're all in down dog. Use your inhale to lift the right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, steps the right foot through. You're in a lunge. Take an inhale here. Use your exhale to drop the back knee down, low lunge. Either hands on the mat or on blocks if you happen to have some. And we're going to flow with the breath. So the exhale pulls the hips back to half splits and the right foot flexes, toes point up. Inhale, rock forwards and lengthen. Exhale, shift back. Inhale forwards. Exhale back. Inhale, come forwards. Fingertips down. Lift the back knee up. Now be really strong in the legs. Press into both of the feet. Hug the belly in. Hover the fingertips off the mat. Then lift the belly away from the thigh and lengthen. Arms by your sides like wings. Or press into that front thigh if you need a bit of support. And keep breathing. Bring the hands to the heart. We're going to step into warrior 3. So you can hook the back foot in and lengthen up. Flex the back foot and come forward any amount. Keep breathing. Take the arm variation that you like to work with. Bring the hands back to the heart. Bend the front knee, step the left foot back. Hands down. Step back, down dog. Pause. Your choice, you can stay or flow through the vinyasa. One breath, one movement. Now we're meeting down dog. Getting ready to move on to the second side. Use an inhale to lift the left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, steps the left foot through. Take an inhale here. Exhale, the back knee drops down. On your exhale, pull back to half splits. Shift the hips back and flex the left foot. Inhale, you rock forwards, nice and gentle. Exhale back. Inhale forward. One more time. Exhale, pulls the hips back. And the inhale, you come forwards. Fingertips down. Lift the back knee. Feel your legs here. Just notice what that left hip's doing. It wants to move forward. Pull it back. Square the hips off. Hover the fingertips off of the mat. Lift the belly off the front thigh. Either arms by your sides or hands resting on the front thigh for a couple of breaths. Bring the hands into prayer. Step into warrior three. Take your time. Stabilize as you go. Arm variations. Maybe that interlace behind the back. Maybe hands reaching forwards, or keep the hands in prayer. Bend the left knee. Place the right foot down. Hands down. Step back to down dog. And pause. Close your eyes. You can stay here or take child's pose or flow through your vinyasa. Go with your own breath, modify as you need to. No rush, no race. Three more breaths wherever you are. We're going to meet either in down dog or all fours and come into pigeon on the right. So you bring your right knee directly behind the right wrist. The left foot points out behind you, and the right foot could be right down near the groin, or it can come over towards the left side of the mat. Feel free to use a block or a little pillow under the right hip to stabilize. Inhale to lift and lengthen, and the exhale, you come forward. You could stay up on your hands, you can come onto your forearms, you can use your props. And if this is uncomfortable for you, then come onto your back and take figure four with the option to thread the needle. Two more breaths. Come back up onto your hands and lift the chest. Remove your block if you have one, bump the weight over to the right side and swing the left leg around. So if the cross-leg seat is comfortable for you, have the left shin in front. Otherwise, just choose a comfortable seat. We're going to take a twist. Right hand behind, left hand crosses. Inhale, you grow tall. Exhale, you turn to your right. Inhale to center. Side stretch, right hand down, left hand up and over. Lean over, keep that left sit bone rotated down and the left arm extending up and over. You can adjust into it, find that spot that feels good for you. Inhale, you come back up. Hands on your knees. We're going to circle. So the chest comes forwards, shoulders down, shoulder blades squeeze together like cow pose. And we're going to shift the rib cage over to the right and then curl back like cat pose. You can really hang onto your knees and hang back, tuck the chin in. And then the rib cage shifts over to the left and the chest comes forward, shoulders away from the ears. So continue with that movement. And if it feels a little bit kind of, I don't know what the word is, but awkward, then you can make the circle smaller. You can just take your time and breathe through it. So one more in this direction. We're going to circle upright. Crown of the head lifts up. Come forwards. Plant the hands and step back to down dog. And there's an optional vinyasa if you like. And then we're going to meet in pigeon on the left. Left knee, left wrist, right toes pointing out behind you. Use your block if that's useful for you. Inhale to puff up. Exhale to lay down, come down onto your back if that's a better option for you. And keep the left foot flexed. Holding here, breathing into that strongest sensation. Get ready to come out. So lifting up onto your hands, lift the chest, shift the weight into your left hip, and the right shin comes in front. Cross-leg seat with the right shin in front. Twisting to the left. Inhale to sit tall. Exhale, you turn. Inhale back to center. Left hand down. Reach the right hand up and over. Side stretching through the right side. You're leaning over to the left. Inhale, rise up. Hands come onto the knees, and we're going to circle in the opposite direction. Inhale, you rock forwards. Then you curl over to the left and back. Exhaling. Inhale to come forward. Continue. Make the circles as big or as little as feels comfortable for you. One more in this direction. Start to circle up to sit. Crown of the head lifting up, shoulders soft. And turn the hands up, close the eyes and take a moment. When you're ready, rock forwards, step back to downward facing dog. And there is a final optional vinyasa if that's what you want. Inhaling to your plank, exhaling to lower down. Inhale, lengthen and lift up into your back bend. Exhale, we're all in down dog. Use your next exhale to look forwards. Step or hop through to seated. And come to lie down on your backs. Just hug the knees in, but be still. With the back of the head down, shoulders down, hands clasped around your shins, and be still. Notice how it feels to be down, to be still. And we'll take a twist. So bring your tiptoes down, arms out to the sides, bump your hips to the left, and roll the knees over to your right. Take 3 deep breaths. Bring the knees back to center, bump the hips to your right, roll the knees to the left. Take 3 deep breaths. Come back to center, hug the knees in. Final time, bring the forehead up to the knees, and then release into Shavasana. Either legs extended long, or knees bent, or feet together. Arms down by the sides, turn the palms up. Relax the whole of the face, the jaw, tongue, the eyes. You take your deepest inhale yet. And then a very long, slow exhale out through the mouth. And let the body be heavy. Let go of the breath. And let go of the mind. And we'll have a few minutes to be still and quiet. If you have time, please stay longer in your Shavasana. If you're ready to come out of the practice, start to deepen your breath. Move your fingers and toes. Roll out the wrists and the ankles. Bring the knees into the chest. Roll over to one side. And make your way up to 6 with the hands in prayer in front of the heart. And take a moment to acknowledge your practice and feel the benefits of the practice. Bring the thumbs to the third eye between the eyebrows. Remember your intention. Bow the head to the heart to seal the practice. Namaste. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. That was amazing.
Thank you.